Manufacturing closed the year on a somewhat stronger footing in December. The Absa PMI rose to 50.9 index points in the month. That's from 48.2 previously, and marks the first reading in expansion territory after 7 months. Absa senior economist Mielani Maluleke says part of the uptick comes from an encouraging increase in business activity. The Policy Uncertainty Index improved slightly in the fourth quarter. The data compiled by the Northwest University Business School showed the index declining to a reading of 65.5. That's from 71.8 in the July to September quarter. The betterment is as a result of easing inflationary pressures, which could pave the way for a rate cut. And South Africa's success in hosting the African Growth and Opportunity Act Summit in Johannesburg also contributed, as it has raised hopes that the country will make the cut when the US reviews the current 10-year arrangement that expires in 2025. But the reading remains above the baseline of 50, which reflects heightened policy uncertainty. And given that the national elections are likely to generate some unpredictability, risks remain. Standard Bank's corporate and investment banking head, Kenny Fihla, has been handed more power at Africa's largest lender by assets. That's according to a Business Day report. This will see Fihla take on more of the group's responsibilities so that CEO Sim Tshabalala can dedicate more of his energies to the bank's sprawling rest of Africa portfolio. The move also puts Fihla in the pound seat to succeed Tshabalala. Life Healthcare's disposal of Alliance Medical Group is on track. The private healthcare firm says all conditions precedent have been met, and so the transaction should close before the end of the month. This will result in a windfall for shareholders. The company plans to return the majority of the net proceeds from the transaction to investors. More details on that will be shared in due course. In international developments, US chipmaker Nvidia plans to begin mass production of an artificial intelligence chip it designed for China to comply with US export rules. This is expected to begin in the second quarter of 2024. Here's more on that in this package report.
Nvidia plans to begin mass production of an artificial intelligence chip designed for China. It aims to start in the second quarter of this year, with the semiconductor made to comply with US export rules. That's according to two people close to the matter. The H20 chip is the most powerful of three China-focused chips Nvidia developed to meet restrictions announced in October. It was first scheduled to launch last November, but the plan was delayed. Sources told Reuters at the time the holdup was down to issues server manufacturers had integrating the chip. Nvidia declined to comment. Reuters previously reported that Chinese companies were reluctant to buy the downgraded H20, and they're testing domestic alternatives because of a fear the US could tighten restrictions again. Last year, Reuters reported search engine leader Baidu ordered AI chips from Huawei in a shift away from Nvidia. In addition to the H20, Nvidia plans two other chips that comply with the new restrictions, the L20 and L2. The chipmaker has yet to announce the sale of any of the three.